Peace. This is a meat and potato sushi production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is Born Vampire. Now, let me say this very quickly because I noticed this not only myself, but a lot of grand maguses that people hear but don't listen. So, replay this video as many times as you think you need to, and also it will be in my playlist. Just look for psychic vampirism. So with that, let's get into it. Now, do you have to be a vampire to practice vampire magic? No, you do not. That's the first thing that I want to make clear. But I will say this: the majority of psychic vampires are born. Period, point blank. Now, how they find out is they practice magic, and unbeknownst to them at that time, they just do it to just add to their magical or arcane arsenal. This is why they do it. But as time goes on, along with your intuition and practicing divination, or working with people like Hecate, Lilith, the ascended vampires, etc., you will find out if you are a born vampire, if you really proceed along the way diligently. You will find out. And when you do this, you're going to have to find out some do's and some don'ts. And I want to speak to this real quickly about sanguine vampires. These are the people that actually engage in taking blood from other individuals. I really discourage that practice because there really are just too many diseases out here. Not just COVID. It could be STDs. It could be a whole lot of things. Now, the one thing that is true is that blood not only contains energy, but memories as well. It does do this. And the original vampires, whether you go to Kemet or Egypt or even China with the Guangxi, those really were Qi or psychic vampires. Now, this is what I want to give for a cheat code. One of the things that will weaken a vampire, or astrally, not physically, is silver. Silver is a very protective metal. So people just think that it's werewolves. No, it can harm vampires as well as people of witch blood. Now, who would that be? Now, what are the benefits of wearing copper? Well, the benefits are it helps you against psychic attacks, it raises your vibration, and enhances or accelerates your psychic ability. So if you wear silver and you're a Qi vampire, it's going to make feeding very difficult, even when you're doing it. Whereas with you wearing copper, it takes it to the next plateau and it makes it very, very easy. Now, I want to answer another question. Can you feed unconsciously against somebody? Yes, you can. I did it recently. So it's just do it. But one of the rules that psychic vampires adhere to, or most of them anyway, is you never take more than you need. Now, why is this a code? Because if you take too much from any individual and you become what I call prana intoxicated, and you may be groggy, you may be moody or whatever. So when you're feeding on somebody, you have to take a target. Just don't go out there haphazardly. I'm just going to, use my gaze or use the tendrils from my body and just start drinking in. This ain't Golden Corral. You have to be very careful of what you take and who you take it from, because you're going to take on their energy. So what should you look for with a target? Well, you should look for somebody that's exuberant, has a youthful energy and vigor, all the things that you're really lacking at that particular time. And copper also is one of the favorite metals of Venus and Aphrodite. Now, I want to answer this real quickly. Copper is one of the easiest metals to clean. All you got to do, you cut a lemon in half, rub it on the copper, so it'll, get the so-called dirt and etc. off. Then you take a small compound of table salt and water, and as you can see, it'll take care of the rest, and then you let it air dry. It is as simple as that. Now, copper is very difficult to get, just like the United States are really running through precious metals. They took, courtesy of the Federal Reserve Act, they started taking gold in 1933, silver 1968, copper 1982. But there are places you can go. Go to these festivals. They're using real copper. My jeweler, he doesn't make as much stuff as he used to. He was using real copper. Go to these festivals. Order from Etsy. But one site I highly recommend that you go to that has that precious metal is ilovecopper.com. I was dealing with them like 15, 20 years ago. So you may want to go there. But again, if you are a psychic vampire, this will make feeding easier and accelerating your higher consciousness when you're doing this. And a good book to get every person that's practicing vampire magic or is a born vampire is the Psychic Vampire Codex by Michelle Bellinger. And you should also get Vampire Magic by Father Sebastian. Those are very easy to get. But again, the Psychic Vampire to help their feeding when they're taking chi from somebody, or individuals, plural, somebodies, wear copper. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.